Hello everyone, this is TARIA from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be your daily tarot reading. This is going to be for Wednesday, the 11th of December, 2019. Please keep in mind this reading is for the collective, it's for all signs, and it is an intuitive reading. Now before I get started here, I want you to meditate on these. I will pull one from the Angel's Answer deck last, so I will be quiet while I shuffle and I get all of the cards laid out. Now I am using the Affirmators Tarot along with the Gilded Tarot, and I will be pulling you several tea leaves as well. Alright. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Hermit, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords, Judgment, the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Devil. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Beautiful. Your angels want you to know that meditation brings answers. And I love this because that is true. Doesn't necessarily mean, literal meditation. This could be you taking time out to pause and reflect and check in with yourself and going within. Your angels are saying that all the answers that you're seeking all lie within you. And I know you all know this. But the energy I'm getting right here, some of you may be doubting your intuition, and your angels want you to know you're right. Trust and believe in your gut. We're all born with intuition. We're all born with that gut instinct. It's there for a reason, and it's helped to guide us. Thank you, Spirit. Now we have the Eight of Pentacles. I love this. This is a card of mastery. Whatever you do on a day-to-day basis, you are excellent at it. This can be an energy as well as maybe going back to school, maybe hiring your education, or maybe taking a class that's going to land you a higher position within a job that you're currently at. And I'm also getting a sense here that, you are masters. You are co-creators of your reality. And for many of you, you're tapping into that energy. This represents right here, especially as the overall energy, that what you put your time and effort in, what you're good at, is something that can really make you some long-term financial stability and security, financial gain here. Now we have Horse. It says short journey. Some of you may be traveling. This may have to do with work. Some of you may be going and visiting family. Some of you may have to take a short journey, maybe to a class that you've recently decided to take. This could be different. There are so many of you watching. Now you have fan, romance, celebration, party. You know, I feel if you get invited somewhere, and this has been coming up a lot, you know, if you get invited somewhere, go. You're meant to be there. You know, I feel like there's someone that you're meant to meet, that you're meant to communicate with. And it's something very positive. And it could even be a new romance, okay? It could be that soul partner. Now we have Ram coming up here, a stubborn, aggressive person. I feel for some of you, this is somebody you're dealing with. I'm not getting family. I'm getting more along the lines of maybe a toxic boss. And I know it's hard. It's hard to get up and go to work and have to deal with somebody that is a real pain. And, you know, if you're in this situation, start believing in yourself. Start seeing the opportunities that are around you. I'm not saying go and, you know, quit your job and you don't have anything lined up, but this is a good time to start maybe looking at what's available. Start putting in your application somewhere else. Maybe it's time for you to start your unique destiny, you know, what you've been dreaming about. And maybe it's time to, you know, bring it into reality here and focus on it. Maybe it's time to be your own boss. For some of you, you have a business inside of you, okay? And what I mean by that, you guys are so talented. You all have spiritual gifts. And it's important for you to recognize what your talents are. Make use of those talents. You would be surprised at the doors and opportunities that open up for you when you start to take action on something that you truly want and desire. It can be life-changing in a good way. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Four of Swords. This Eight of Wands, this has been coming up a lot. This is exciting news coming in. For many of you, this is those applications that you've been putting out. And something's coming back very quickly. It's something that you've been waiting on. You've been wanting to hear back from. This could, like I said, this could be news of a new career, a job. Some of you could be traveling, especially with the short journey coming up here. I do feel that some of you are getting in the car and making a trip somewhere. And it could have to do with this energy. Some of you may be taking a quick airplane journey as well, okay? So it's very positive. It's something that you want to do, no matter what it's related to here. With the Four of Swords coming up here, for some of you, this is definitely a temporary retreat. This could be a time of relaxation. This could be a time of going within, refilling your cup. Rejuvenation is coming through. And you also have the Ace of Cups here. So I do feel like it's going to be very important for you to check in with yourself and make sure that you're taking care of you, okay? Especially if you're thinking about starting a new project or doing something different. Make sure that you're fully rested. I believe 100% that when you receive this card right here, Spirit has a blessing for you. Something amazing is fixing to happen in some area of your life, and you have to be prepared, and you have to be, you have to have the strength for it, the energy for it. And I feel like it's a blessing. Now you have the Three of Wands, clarified by Judgment. The Three of Wands is that energy. There you go again, planting those seeds, nurturing them. You know what you've put out is coming back. And it's going to be a lot of expansion and growth that's coming into some area of your life. This is the energy of waiting on your ships to come in right here. You know you've done the work. You know you've been nurturing those seeds. powerful energy. And for many of you, this talks about you having foresight about where you're headed and how you're going to get there. Definitely a new journey for some of you. With Judgment, okay, clarifying the Three of Wands. There may be a need to do a review, okay, maybe of a past cycle or a cycle that you're fixing to close out. Make sure that you've gained all the knowledge and wisdom that they're to be gained here in this area of your life, whatever you're fixing to close here. It's very important to learn from past challenges, okay, and obstacles, mistakes, and to take that knowledge with you and use it in the present and in the future. It allows for a rite of passage. It allows for second chances. It allows for breakthroughs. It allows for you to step into a new beginning successfully, okay? And I almost, I feel this energy of you have many things that you planted and you've nurtured and you've cared for, and you know that it's coming, it's fixing to come back to you. You're fixing to receive it in abundance here. But it could be that there's a need to go ahead and do the review and maybe take some, knowledge and turn it into wisdom with what you've been through. This could be maybe some area where you feel like you're on hold, and that's why this hasn't come in yet. Because Spirit wants you to take a deeper look at what's taken place and turn that knowledge into pure wisdom, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Now we have the Hermit, clarified by the Two of Pentacles. The Hermit is the energy of Virgo. This is spiritual enlightenment. This is you going within, taking time to pause and reflect. This is what allows you to know that and trust that intuition that you have to figure out which direction you're wanting to go in, which door you're wanting to walk through, which path you're wanting to walk down, where there's no doubt. This is where it comes from. It comes from that, taking that time out again, like I said, with this Four of Swords, to check in with yourself, okay? It also allows you to be more patient with yourself, more patient with the process, and it allows you to be at peace with what's going on in the here and now, in the present. Now, what's interesting is you have the Two of Pentacles coming up here, clarifying the Hermit. There's a need for you to go within and pause and reflect because you have a lot going on. Okay, you're busy. You have a lot on your plate. I'm getting a sense here that you have so much going on, it could be overwhelming. And there's a need to let go maybe of a pentacle, something that's causing maybe an energy of chaos or just things being very hectic in your life. This could be causing anxiety, and there's a decision that needs to be made to maybe let something go. This could even be letting go a person, a situation that, Spirit wants you to take a look at it. Is it worth the anxiety? Is it worth the stress? Is it worth the balancing and juggling act? Okay? That's what's needed right now. I'm getting a sense where it's going to be very important to get your priorities straight. Thank you, Spirit. And again, you have this Ace of Cups here, but it's clarified by the Devil. Spirit says this is time to rejuvenate, refill your cup. And there's endless opportunities and blessings here, an abundance of it. But you have to allow yourself to be open to receive this energy right here. Spirit wants to give you this abundance. Okay? This could be a healing, refilling your cup. This could be prosperity. This could be a career opportunity where you're really going to feel joy and peace. But you have to be ready for it. Again, we're going back to this Four of Swords. You have something that's waiting on you to get in alignment here. But it's going to require, with the Devil, the energy of Capricorn, for you to let go and release something. This could be a mindset. This could be a person. This could be something toxic that's in your life. This could be an addiction. You have to be ready to release in order to receive. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. And you can do it. I'm getting a sense here that for some of you, it's going to be very important that you trust and believe in your instincts, your intuition, especially about other people. It's that inner knowing. It's that inner knowing when someone's not right or a situation is not right. Thank you, Spirit. You're going to know if that message is for you. The Eight of Pentacles. You know, you are masters of your reality. You know, you guys, what you do on a day-to-day basis, you're highly skilled here. That's what Spirit says. For some of you, you're hiring your education. Maybe you're starting a business. Nonetheless, this is something that could be long-term financial gain for you in your situation. You know, everyone's, you know, what you were asking for. Everyone's question, excuse me, is different, okay? When you guys were meditating on the cards. And what's interesting is your angels and Spirit want you to know that meditation brings answers, okay? Most likely, you already know the answer about what you're seeking, okay? The answer to. All right? So if you're doubting yourself and not trusting your intuition, it's going to be very important that you ground yourself. And everybody has their own unique way of doing that. And it could just be that, you know, you need to put that doubt and fear aside. And I know that's easier said than done. But sometimes that's what you have to do, and you have to just trust. You have to believe. Okay? Remember, you are the divine. You have that divinity within you. You are a god or goddess here to have a human experience. You have that power within you. Okay? Now you have horse. Some of you are taking a short journey, whether this is work related or it's a temporary retreat. Okay? You have fan here. You have romance, celebration, a party. If you are invited somewhere, go. You're meant to be there. There's a reason. Okay? I feel like there's divine orchestration going on here. There's somebody, whether it's romantic or whether it has to do maybe with opportunities. Okay? I feel like there's, you know, there's a big emphasis here in the whole month of December in a lot of the readings. If you get invited somewhere, go. Okay? A stubborn, aggressive person. I'm definitely getting a boss here. Somebody maybe that is very toxic, that makes you feel not worthy. And, you know, it's up to you to take action on that situation. It's up to you to start putting in the effort. Once you get off work, get online. Go hit the pavement. Go put in applications, because it's not going to change unless you change it. Okay? Now we have the Eight of Wands here with the Four of Swords. You know, there's something exciting coming in here. News, what you've put out is coming back. And there's also a sense of maybe taking a time out to pause and reflect. Refilling your cup is going to be very important. There's a blessing coming, and you need to be rejuvenated. You need to be ready for it, okay? I'm getting really excited here. Now, with the Three of Wands, with Judgment, you know, what you've put out, it's, you know, you know, Spirit is waiting, okay? I feel like there's a lesson, there's an underlying issue that needs to be dealt with here. And this is about a cycle that you're either ending or a past cycle where you really need to do a review and take what you've been through and turn that into pure wisdom. I feel like once you've done that, and then it's going to allow for you to start a new cycle here, and that's when, you know, this abundance of blessings is going to come in here. There's something that has to be learned here. I'm getting that very strongly right now. The Hermit with the Two of Pentacles, again, you know, all the answers you're seeking lie within you, and that enlightenment is gained when you go within and you trust your intuition. Then you know which direction to go, which path to go down. There is no confusion. There is no doubt. There is no fear. This Two of Pentacles, definitely needing to release something that's, I feel like, keeping you bound, causing that anxiety. Just having a lot going on, okay? And I feel like the sooner you make the decision to let it go or to walk away from it, that's when you're going to receive this healing, because you're going to be open to it. You're going to be ready to receive the abundance of the universe and from your angels. And it's going to allow for you to break free from this devil energy, whatever you feel bound, tied, or restricted, limited to, okay? Thank you, Spirit. All right, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your beautiful comments. Please let me know what's going on here. Know that you can do it. Know how awesome you are, okay? Know how awesome you are. Each and every one of you. There is no one else on this planet that's you. That's what makes you unique. I love you guys. I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.